kill more later. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Rooster Teeth Podcast. I'm Gus.
I'm Blizz.
I'm Chris.
I'm Barbara.
And
So
I'm
sad.
Gus.
That's
Still
Chris.
Gus. I wanted to have Blizz on today, this week, because
Hi.
we're officially kicking off Squad Team 4 streaming today. It happened for the first time.
That was
It happened. Yeah.
Why don't we
Why are you
explain
saying it like
to
something
everybody
bad
what it was? What we're doing.
Was there anything during the stream that was bad, Chris?
I don't think so.
Why are you all being so cagey?
Jesus Christ. All right, 3 times a week we're streaming on YouTube, youtube.com/squadteam4s. We're going to be doing games and arts and crafts and board games and all
And just
types of fun
talking.
stuff and just hanging out and
just
talking
hanging.
chill
Yeah.
vibes.
And
So
that ended right before this.
today
and-
was our first stream from 2 to 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris and
It was a
Blizz
lot of
were on
fun.
it at the end there and had to run over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. I was a cowboy.
You were a cowboy.
First we started chatting, and then Chris became a cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice, the just shouting portion, because we got to answer a couple questions from like people in the community being like, hey, so like when's this coming out? Or like, hey, what is your favorite thing to do with STF? Or what was your favorite thing to do with STF? And it was just like, I don't know, it's kind of cute.
It was very, very chill hangs,
Yeah.
which I like. We also ate spicy jelly beans,
I'm supposed to eat one.
which was
Right there. They're right
awful
Are you really going to eat one on the podcast?
for you.
Yeah, it's supposed to be me. I said if we get 100 likes on our stream,
First stream.
and we got 106, I would take a jalapeno, so it's not as bad.
Oh, the jalapeno ones are actually good.
Okay.
there. Jalapeno, they really taste like jalapeno.
We're going to take a jalapeno. Also,
these
Blaine
are-
spilled my beans.
Ooh,
Natural.
spill the beans.
That's not a euphemism.
Yeah.
These are, for anybody who's going to be listening to the audio portion of this podcast, they are spicy jelly belly beans.
Yeah.
Jelly
And they don't-
belly.
they
That
don't-
sounds weird.
The
Are they
Fiery
jelly bellies?
5
Yeah.
challenge.
And so there is jalapeno, cayenne, habanero,
They're serious too. They're not.
Sriracha,
Chris
Carolina
almost threw
Reaper.
and Carolina Reaper.
Chris almost threw up.
Yeah.
Kayla took one bite into one of them and almost died.
Which one did she eat?
I think she might have taken a bite of the California Reaper.
Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper. California Reaper.
I ate a jalapeno and a habanero. They were both really delicious.
the jalapeno.
Do you normally eat spicy food, Blizz?
Yeah, I love spicy food.
It seems like it.
Yeah, no, the jalapeno is really good.
The jalapeno ones.
It's sweet.
It tastes like a jalapeno.
It's spicy. Yeah, it tastes like a jalapeno. It's spicy in the beginning, and then it turns sweet.
So yeah, what happened was sriracha is the lowest on the spice scale, and I think that's the one Kayla was going for, but accidentally took the Carolina Reaper, which is at the highest scale.
They're very similar color.
They're very similar colors.
Like the most
That's-
similar
I
colors.
think the Carolina Reaper just has like some flecks of like
but
a
it's
black
hard to
color in it.
tell.
Yeah.
It's like if anybody has ever had a Jelly Belly before,
You should just take one random.
sometimes you can't tell.
Yeah.
You should close your eyes, Barb, and then just pick a random
Don't do
one.
that, Barbara. Don't do that.
You shouldn't have looked at it. Don't look at it.
See, the problem is I can't tell if that is.
Just eat it. That's
Nope.
sriracha.
Do it, don't.
I can't. I'll be ruined for the rest of the podcast.
Hey,
Chaos.
I know.
do
I
I,
want chaos.
do I sound cooler than
That's all you've been saying today. You were like, "Do I sound cool?"
We had to record a Black Box Down episode earlier, and yeah, you sounded
like cool?
Like mysterious.
a little hoarse. Well, not hoarse, a little gravelly.
little whore.
I got sick last week, and so I'm like, I had a cold
Not
or something, or I don't know what it was.
Not COVID.
Yeah, it wasn't COVID. No. I tested like 5 times, and negative every time.
As you should be.
Yeah, and so, but now I'm just like I'm not sick anymore, but I got that residual kind of scratchy voice and like a cough and sneeze occasionally, you know. Mm-hmm. So I
Oh,
just
we
sound
noticed.
cool. Yeah.
Every time Chris starts coughing, he like immediately apologizes to everyone, and we're like, "It's not like you could help it."
I feel like he's got like almost like some vocal fry going on, so he sounds kind of like
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey, especially because he's like.
Well,
your East Texas is showing a bit more because
Yeah.
I think you were
Yeah.
playing that cowboy game.
Yeah.
Give us an all right.
All right.
All
Oh, the
right.
audience is gonna love that. Do you feel cooler? No.
Yeah, I do. That's why I wore the leather jacket.
It is
You played the
temperature
part.
cool in here.
I know. It's really hot in the jacket, but I was like, I got a cool voice.
Well-
I gotta wear a cool jacket.
Well,
And
the
I'm
good
like,
thing about the jacket is no one can see your pit stains.
exactly. That's why it's like it's a
now-
win.
That's why I
all the
wear
way around.
layers.
Well, now I'm self-conscious about my pit stains, and
You won't see him in that shirt.
yeah, this is why I wear a lot of dark shirts. If you haven't noticed,
Patterns.
it's
are
patterns
great.
and dark shirts.
Tie dye.
You will
Listen,
never see my pits.
as a sufferer of hyperhidrosis, I know all the tricks and tips.
How
So
do you get rid of that?
There are surgeries. There are topical treatments. There's Botox. There's medication. I've tried it all, including surgery.
I might do that now that I think about it.
There's one thing I
feel like
had
it'd be
done
nice.
a few years ago. This is before I had the surgery, where I forget what it's actually called, but they burn off your sweat glands.
Ouchies.
Yeah, it is not fun. It's not fun.
I kinda wanna
think it's called
try it,
Mira
though.
Dry.
Is it similar to like getting a tattoo pain wise? Because I have a high pain tolerance, Gus.
You just want it for the pain?
No.
Because I asked you why, and you said I have a high pain tolerance.
Yeah, I understand how that sounds now. No. I just don't want to sweat in my armpits anymore because
But you have to be careful because that sweat has to go somewhere. Isn't that why Bruce Lee died?
What?
Did he have a endoscopic thoracic sympathectomy?
What?
I thought
he died of sweat,
I think like his sweat glands in his armpits were removed or something.
and he died from it.
Let me look it up.
like
Maybe
built
I'm
up
way
of
off
water?
base here.
built up of sweat things.
It's like, you could have seen it coming.
No.
You never see it coming. The sweat death.
A brain edema possibly caused by a reaction to a prescription painkiller. So maybe I'm way off.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was
So
like, can
the
you die
sweat
by
thing
sweat?
is way crazier.
Can you die by
I mean,
sweat?
if
'Cause
it was a surgery, there could always be complications via
Yeah.
surgery. But
What if you drowned in it?
honestly, as someone who when I'm on camera, a lot of the times my armpit will sweat. Like,
Just one?
Like cry, like a teardrop will go down.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
welcome to hyperhidrosis, baby.
I just found out I have hyperhidrosis. I might be colorblind.
Hey, welcome.
Can't figure out anything today.
You're a mix between me and Trevor together. It's as if we had a baby.
Oh, mom and dad.
So there are some people who speculate it was related to him removing his sweat glands.
Oh, gotcha.
I guess he had heat stroke 10 weeks before his death.
Oh.
And like there was like an ongoing issue with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure things
he-
are different now.
He removed all of his sweat glands.
The ones in his armpits.
Are those like, they protect you the most from heat? I don't know.
They protect
I'm wondering if they like sweat. Do you sweat the most maybe from your armpits? Probably. That's
I
probably
think
what
it's
it
my
is.
hands.
It's different
Oh,
for
I sweat
everyone.
my
Yeah.
armpits the most.
Mine's
Yeah.
probably the armpits.
I think armpits are probably the most common form of
Or the back of your knee.
back of your knee.
Like my knee gets sweaty sometimes.
Yeah.
Get
I
your
sweat a
lower
lot
back, you get chest,
Mine's pretty dry.
butt crack. Butt crack's a sweaty area.
there. Butt crack is
feel-
also sweaty area.
Fortunate, mine's not terrible.
Your butt crack?
It's my hands.
Oh,
Hands,
nice.
yeah. When I got my surgery for my hyperhidrosis, which was mainly focused in my hands, my hands are still not perfect. Like it was probably 80% effective, which is like still life changing. Because I was even worse than Gus. Like my hands would drip with sweat like constantly. Like even when I was just like doing nothing, I was just sitting at home watching TV. My hands would like actually like drip like it was raining.
Yeah.
So the surgery is like 80% for me, like effective. I still get clammy and cold sometimes. But what happens with that surgery, they clamp a nerve that's on your spinal column that essentially stops the signal of sweat from your hands to your brain. And a lot of what happens for most people who get it is compensatory sweating. So like the sweat essentially moves to a different part of your body. And for some people, it's like even more severe. And for some people, it's not that bad. Like for me, it wasn't bad at all. I sweat a little more on my back now and like a little on my tummy, like a little bit of tummy sweat, which is like pretty normal. Better than the hands, basically, because your hands do everything and touch everything. So
Yeah.
Happens if I were to clamp that nerve? Where would the sweat go?
it's a fun little game.
Just like,
where's it gonna
crying
go?
because sweat's coming out of my eyes. Oh no!
Yeah, I'm not crying. I just got sweaty eyes.
I'm not nervous. I'm just, or I'm not crying.
I'm just sweating
nervous.
from my eyes.
I'm just thinking about that. Like, is it maybe one of the whatever family goes to Vegas and there's like the Hoover Dam is leaking and he like plugs it with gum and then it pops open another hole somewhere else. And then he plugs that and then it pops open another hole somewhere else. Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
It's like family vacation.
Is that what it is?
Or whatever.
It might be like a submarine also. I don't know.
It sounds like one of those like family
Yeah.
sitcoms from like the
Yeah.
early 2000s.
It's were you talking about like Vegas vacation?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's-
like National Lampoon Vegas.
Is that what,
Vacation?
Oh,
is that what I'm
Yeah,
thinking of?
I think that's what you're
Yeah.
thinking of.
I was just in Vegas.
Did you see
Yeah.
National Lampoon there?
I did not. I went to the When We Were Young festival with my sister.
Where you got
so
sick.
jealous of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it was really fun.
What was your favorite band? Who'd you see?
Well, some of my favorites were I liked AFI. I liked Taking Back Sunday.
Was Paramore there?
Yeah, Paramore was there. Paramore's very good.
Didn't you get Paramore tickets?
I'm a verified like purchaser for Ticketmaster. So I should be able to jump ahead and steal those Paramore tickets really cheap.
Is Ticketmaster the company that fucking sucks nowadays?
Yep.
They're just
I
like
think
super predatory and sucky.
Lots of fees. Yeah.
Lots of fees. Yeah. Cool.
One of the bands I was excited about because I like Bright Eyes a lot. Connor Oberst, who's the lead singer, was so wasted and also
Like
so
drunk
angry.
or drugs. Or
I
both?
mean, who knows? But
Yeah.
but also really angry. Like, and not
why
in like
do you
a
say
cool
that?
punk way. Not in a cool punk way. Like it was just like, this is Vegas. This is the world is ending. I know y'all are all just here to see Paramore. So like, fuck off.
Wow.
And just like
Cool,
And
hey.
yeah, it was like stumbling over, and it was like it was like, oh, this is just kind of like embarrassing, not cool
Yeah.
anymore. Like not like you're a teenager with angst, but just kind of like awkward.
Bitter.
I mean, I'm here to see Paramore. Yeah, you are correct.
I
but,
was
like,
there to see. I like.
I mean, you have a point.
You have a
but-
point.
I
and
was
I'm
there
not
to
gonna
see
be
Bright
mad
Eyes
at it.
more than Paramore.
That's so fair, but also for someone to come out on stage like that, that's already setting a bad
You're,
energy.
you're creating an antagonistic
Yeah.
vibe.
It was like people who like Bright Eyes were like, ugh, and people who don't like Bright Eyes were like, really. Ugh.
How were you?
I was like, ugh.
You were like, this is probably like cringe.
Yeah.
Wait.
I have.
I know the Saturday shows were canceled because of the wind, which I know could be really bad in Vegas. But does that mean like anyone who's supposed to perform Saturday, you like didn't perform at all during the festival?
So there were 4 shows: Saturday, Sunday, and then a
the
Saturday,
next-
Sunday. I
yeah.
went the third Saturday, and
The second weekend.
Thank you.
yeah. The whole show was only one day.
There was
only
4
one day.
shows: a Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. I went the third Saturday.
Third Saturday, the second weekend. What about this don't you understand?
So
Yeah.
the
Keep up, Barb.
third Saturday. You meant the third show, which would be the second Saturday.
But yeah, there were so many awkward. It was like, sorry, I put some of my favorite awkward quotes.
Oh, that you overheard?
okay,
Yeah, no, that from Connor Oberst and Bright Eyes. If you knew how
wrote 'em-
much.
Well, you
Well,
were
no,
I'm so excited.
I went on Twitter and people were talking about it.
Okay.
If you knew how much I was paid to perform here, you'd puke in your Hurricane and then drink it as you walk down the strip.
Does that mean he was paid too much
A
or
lot,
not enough?
but didn't want to be there.
Cool.
It was,
Cool.
I'm so effing bored. You wouldn't believe how bored I am. Now I'm gonna play the most boring effing song in the world.
What was the song? Do you know?
The last day of your, or no, best, or whatever song of your life.
Wait, is he okay?
What that song?
Chris, are you okay?
I'm trying to remember the name
Are
of the
you
song.
wasted right now?
No,
Best day. So,
best day of your life, or the.
I don't know.
the
I don't know
song.
this band. I'm gonna be honest with you.
it's gonna be the best day of my life. Is that one?
Oh,
My life.
people in chat will know.
That one?
Is that it?
It's gonna be
What is
the
it?
best day of my life.
We're asking.
No, I'm looking it up.
My life,
Best day of
my
my
life.
life. Best day of my life. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is,
but
it, is that the
it?
song?
First
that
day of my first day of my life.
Fucking hell.
First day of my life.
I feel like the song we were singing is a more recent song.
Maybe. First day of my life.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. I had fun.
Good. And you brought back something.
I brought something back. This cool voice.
Yeah. Chris was basically dying. You've been sick
Dude,
twice.
I was so mad at myself.
Big.
Like,
Yeah.
I got sick like 2 weeks before I went, and then I came back and I got sick again.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, this is not fair. What's going on with my immune system?
I mean, it's possible when you got sick the first time, it weakened your immune system.
And then I
you
got-
traveled and we're around a bunch of people.
I also
Those millennials.
I also
carrying
got-
germs.
like my flu vaccine in between there and my COVID booster in between there. So it was like a lot of stuff.
Oh, there was a cocktail within you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know if this is true, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think also when you get a vaccine, especially like the COVID vaccines, it could lower your immune system.
yeah. That's
like
probably-
temporarily.
I think so.
Yeah, because your
Or
body's
weaken your immune
learning.
system rather.
This
Yeah.
is why I don't hang out with babies because they're just like germs. Sorry, that's a
why.
tangent. So this is why.
No,
hate
I don't hang out with
kids
babies
now.
either. That's just one of the reasons.
They also can't hold their liquor. I mean,
Yeah, babies cannot hold their liquor. I'm taking tequila shots. I'm on my
Yeah.
7th one.
It's so funny.
I'm trying to go to bars with them.
You bring
They
up
get ID'd.
babies. Trevor and I were at Target this past weekend, just like shopping for some stuff we needed. And it's so funny going back and forth with how much we like or dislike babies.
Yeah.
So like there's a family walking around and there's a kid screaming at the top of his fucking lungs the entire time we're at the store. Like we could hear it everywhere. We're just like, man, I'm glad we don't have a kid. Like that sounds stressful, blah, blah, blah. Walking down an aisle. And then I see like a little like paperboy hat meant for like a little baby. And I go, oh, it's so cute. Could you imagine this on a baby? Scream. Fuck babies. I hate them so much. Oh, look at these little Ugg boots for babies. Scream.
So you like the idea and the accessories for a baby,
Yes.
but not
But, like,
the baby itself.
I recognize the cute little mini things and how adorable it would look, but I do not want it.
Barbara,
Yes.
get a doll.
No, Barbara, no.
You could put all the little accessories on
Chris.
the baby.
Oh, you mean like one of those real dolls that looks like super realistic?
Yeah.
Not the sex thing.
No, I know.
Hey, Chris, have you ever heard of like ghosts and like how dolls can be an empty vessel for?
I thought you were going
Ghosts?
to get a
Which-
dog.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say get a dog, not a
I was
doll.
get a doll, like one of those dolls that like cries
Oh.
is like a real baby.
I don't want a baby. I know,
but you won't have one.
If I have a doll that cries,
You'll have
what-
one. It'll be a dress-up thing.
Look, it's a doll.
Ew.
That's not a doll.
It's a doll.
Can we
It's
get
not a
one for the
baby.
office?
That's no way that's a doll.
I'm of the
I told you,
idea.
they make really realistic
Let's get one for the office.
Unless you
Office
really
baby.
want a kid, like unless you really, really, really know you want a kid,
Office baby.
I feel like you probably shouldn't venture down that road.
Baby.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
you got a doll.
Oh, is that haunted?
Why is it?
It's charred.
What? Why is the hair like that?
It's
Where's it from?
Hey.
Why did you
that
have
has
that
a
on
spirit
hand
in it.
so quickly?
that. Oh,
What is this? Why is it topless too?
And why is it?
Chris, this is for you.
All right.
You can
Why
dress
is
that
it-
up as much as you want.
Why is it like it's like charred? Anyway,
I don't like this.
I'm trying. Someone asked if I had any adventures in Vegas. I mean, I'm sure I did. I did. You know what? I was cool.
Go on.
Anything's possible in Vegas.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I remember,
Where's this going? Okay.
like first night I got there, got in late. You know,
Mm-hmm.
was out drinking, gambling, and whatnot. And at some point,
Do you mind saying where you gambled?
all over the place, Gus. I didn't actually gamble a ton.
Okay.
Its head is coming off.
Chris, put it
Maybe
down.
it's because you're squeezing it.
Put it down.
I think I was at the Cosmopolitan.
Okay.
And there's just like we were talking to some random people, and they were like, "Oh, the pizza! You got to go to the third floor. It's a secret pizza
yeah.
place or something like that. And it's called Secret Pizza." And went up there, and there was like a 45-minute wait just to get to order.
Oh, that's how you know it's good.
And then it was going to be like 20 minutes or something,
Yeah.
30 minutes for the pizza.
worth
And this was at like
it's
2,
not worth
right?
it?
And I was like, there's got to be, I bet I could get some pizza faster. I was also a little drunk at this point. And so I was like, sorry, the Barb is creeping me out with the
No,
ball.
just stay on Chris.
Little dolls in the corner creeping. I was like, I bet I could get some pizza from like secondhand.
Secondhand pizza?
Secondhand pizza?
So I was like, yeah. I
Chris-
was like, I don't want to wait in line for the whole pizza. I bet I
Will our
can get
lives
some
be
pizza.
over?
So I was like, kind of like, we were like kind of walking around. I was like, I see guy walking out with a big old box of pizza. It was just 2 people, this like middle-aged couple, and I was like, they're not gonna eat the whole pizza. So I go up and I'm like, making casual talk with them.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, you were trying to like
Get free pizza?
No, I was trying to
not
get free.
swoon them, but like
Win 'em over.
Yeah, win them over.
I was just making casual talk, and I was
Yeah.
like, like
God, I
pizza.
really wish I could get a pizza. Right
Yeah, no, well, and then I was like,
What
oh,
does
so-
pizza taste
what's
like?
that?
I've never tried pizza
taste
before.
like?
I was chatting with them. I was like, so, and y'all just went to that secret pizza place? How is it? And they're like, oh, it's good. It was like, I was like, I was thinking about going, like, what's the wait like? And they're like, oh, it's like, it's 45 minutes just to get there. And then, we waited for another 30 minutes. I was like, oh, how much for pizza? I was like, how much for a slice? I was like, y'all got any extra?
You're
He's
okay
so
because
bold.
I've seen you in Survive Block Island like season 1. How your social game in everyday life gets you in so many good situations where it's like
It's because Chris has no shame.
That's what it is.
Like he's not afraid of striking out, you know?
I respect you, Chris.
Would you want to know?
I have to know what happened. I
Okay,
gotta know
sorry.
what happened.
Did you get pizza? And if so, how much did you pay for a slice?
They like paused and they're like, well, how much? And I said, and I was like, whatever, what are you offering? And then he like counts and he's like, well, we got 3 slices. They'd already eaten. What a jackpot.
So they had 3 left.
They
Oh,
had
so
3
they-
left. I thought it was a
3
full pizza because I didn't, I didn't know they were just
What a jackpot.
They'd already eaten. They were just taking home leftover pizza, presumably on vacation. You don't want leftover food on vacation.
Yeah, where are you gonna put it?
So they were
Unless you have a
like,
fridge.
I was like, he's like, well, it's like $7.50 a slice.
$7.50 a slice.
Yeah, and he was like, $10. I was like, deal.
$10
$10
for 3.
$3?
Gave me,
got a
and they were
deal.
still warm. They were still warm.
I thought you like. I would have guessed they would have said minimum $20.
Oh, I was prepared to pay anything.
You want to know how this would have gone
'Cause
if I was
$7.50 a
those people
slice.
with the pizza and Chris walked up to me?
Yeah.
Chris walked up to me and talked sweet or whatever you did.
Oh, hey.
Get the fuck away from me. Done.
And I'd be like, his loss.
His loss. He could have got.
no, I would have totally done it.
I can't imagine being approached by a random stranger.
If it was Chris, though.
Well,
Even
that's because
worse,
we
look
know
at
That's the thing.
him.
That's
Chris is
because
so
we know
innocent.
Chris, though.
No, but he's so innocent, and like there's nothing like intimidating or like fearful about Chris. Like I feel like him coming up to a stranger, you're very nice too. You're polite. It's not like you'd be like, "Hey, give me your pizza." Like you're a friendly guy.
Strike
I'm
up
gonna
a
say
conversation.
no to that
Bill-
one. If I see Chris coming up to me, I respectfully, I mean, as in a God honoring way, of course. You are a red flag, but like not in a bad way. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Chris is a
whoa,
red
whoa.
flag.
No,
That's
no, no,
the
no,
title of the
no, no, no,
episode.
no.
Wait.
There you go.
Oh, you're a red flag, but not in a bad way.
Yeah, like in a God honoring way. There's a difference.
What does that mean?
Yeah, because you need explanation.
How am I a good red flag?
Gus, I need those.
It's like in the Bible when
Like in the Bible when
King David shook the red flag
Like
at
if
God,
you-
and
Where's Kayla when we need her to explain this to us?
like if that situation happened to me, you were like, how much for that pizza? I'd be like, that's bold, first and foremost, and I respect it.
Yeah.
But also, it's not happening.
Oh, I would totally
trust
do
that.
it.
But you didn't want the pizza.
I would have charged way more though.
I would have want the pizza.
Okay,
I was taking it out of the pizza place with the intentions of having it later.
Maybe.
Because then I would have thrown it away.
But you know what? Also, I thought they had a full pizza, and there were only 2 of them.
It doesn't change it, but also it does kind of change it. So I'm going to give that to you.
So
Never mind.
And then whenever I found out there was leftover pizza, I was like even less likely because most people, I would take leftover pizza if I was going to my room.
Or like home.
Yeah, or home. And so they must have been they were probably in that hotel and they were probably going up to their room and they were just gonna have leftover pizza. They're gonna sit there.
Dude, I still can't believe they only charge you $10.
Yeah, me too. It was a total win.
Because I would be like, well,
heard you
if I was going to
more.
have this as another meal, I would charge you what I would pay for another meal.
Yeah,
of food,
probably
so
weren't.
I
like
agree.
And
$20.
here's the deal.
Chris is right. They probably weren't going to eat it. It's like you take it thinking you're going to eat it.
Yeah, but
toss
you don't
it.
let him know that.
Yeah,
Well, and I have to think I would have paid a premium because I didn't want to wait in line.
you have to run the system at this point because now you have someone who's demanding that they want that pizza. So you run the money up.
Dude, I mean,
Check. Oh, what you got?
they could have gotten a lot more, but God bless them.
It's extra,
Okay, well, Chris-
it's extra lifetime.
Yay! A good
Jackson.
segue. Woo! Are you gonna run in with the a blanket?
A blankie? Let me move.
Oh wow!
You don't need to see me.
Extra
just a blanket.
life.
I got a ball.
Extra
Ooh,
Life
that's
is this
cute.
Saturday.
What's Extra
Yeah.
Life? When is Extra Life?
Oh, you have a microphone.
Oh, you got a
How are you?
mic.
Hi, how are you doing? Hey, Gus.
Hold on, I'm not Gus. I'm a blanket.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Blanket.
Hello.
Wait, that's Michael Jackson's kid, right? Blanket.
Oh,
So, hi, everyone. Sorry I'm poking in. Just saying hello because Extra Life is this weekend. I don't know if you guys are talking about it already, but it's this Saturday, 10 a.m. Central, and it's going till 10 p.m. Central. I threw him. This is our new blanket we have that's coming out. It's really, really nice. It's really soft, right, Gus?
It's super soft. I'm
Super
gonna
soft?
steal this. No, don't touch my blanket.
And then Blizz and Barbara have the soccer balls that we have available. Those are going to be on sale on Saturday morning. The blanket's on sale Saturday morning, and the proceeds from that go to a donation to Extra Life. We do not profit off of any of the Extra Life merchandise we sell. So if you want to grab that and support Extra Life, or you can go to donate.roosterteeth.com. That'll take you to our donation page. I don't know if that's up yet, but it will happen soon. So anyway,
These
Try it.
this is gonna be a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
These smell really good. It smells like new car,
not a bit.
It does. It kind of.
and I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently the donate link is not up yet, but it is coming very soon, I promise. So
it
anyway,
smells like fire.
yeah, check it out. Extra Life this weekend.
And it starts this weekend, Saturday at 10 a.m. Oh, it's right there on the lower third.
Yeah, there you go.
So all the information
Lower
is right
third.
there.
10 a.m. to 10 p.m. 12-hour stream.
12
Lots of fun
hours.
stuff planned.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Lots of fun stuff planned.
Lots of fun stuff planned. We have some real life Mario Party. We have our friend Brad Stuver's coming back to kick some soccer balls.
You mean Chad
And you can
Stuver?
actually get a piece of art that he's making with soccer balls, which should be a lot of fun. And yeah, we're gonna have some auctions too. So anyway, all right. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to come and throw some of those at you guys. And you
No,
can
thanks
play
for
with
reminding
them.
us. We wanted to talk about it. I'm glad you
Cool.
came in here. It was a great opportunity to talk about it.
A good
Yeah.
segue too.
And I like that I'm in this really awkward spot for Gus because he can't really see me.
I hope that got picked up on the mic.
You laughed too hard.
So anyway, check it out, Extra Life. It's our 10th anniversary of Extra Life, of our big streams, and yeah, it's the best thing I get to do. It supports kids. Rooster Teeth does not make any money off this. Is all going towards Extra Life. So check that out.
Oh my God!
That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare.
That's PTSD.
Here you go, Chris. You
I
want a
don't know
blanket?
what this is.
Chris,
Okay,
you want
so-
a blanket? Yeah, it's so soft. Okay, bye.
Blizz, but because you don't know what that is the sound of Elite donation, which is $1,337.
Okay.
Where every time we get that kind of donation, that alarm goes off, and that usually means we spin the wheel or do some other thing that people have pre-planned for the stream. You will hear it a lot, which is great because it means donations to the
donation.
kids. But it's also like you'll be in the middle of talking and then that'll go.
Like that.
I have
Dude, bring your jelly beans.
I will, but also, Chris, now I have to apologize because I called you a red flag earlier.
Yeah.
Why do you
What's
have to
the deal?
apologize?
Chris, I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm a yellow flag at best, or worst.
See, he does it to himself, Liz. It's fine. You don't have
You know
to
what?
apologize.
I take it back. I'm not sorry, Chris. You're a red flag, and I'm not gonna
So
support it
what is
anymore.
Yeah,
this
what-
God red flag? What was it?
Okay, so a lot of the times when I am about to say something, I don't want to offend anyone, so I say respectfully first, and I say in a God honoring way.
God honoring.
So
So-
it's very, very funny.
So, if you didn't know me, you wouldn't talk to me.
Well, he wouldn't let you try to buy pizza from
Yes,
him.
I probably would talk to you.
You'd be like, you'd be sus.
In general,
No, I felt bad because you wanted to go. So you wanted to go to lunch like this weekend, and I genuinely wanted to hang out with you, but I was out of town, so I was like, "Oh wait, Chris wants to hang out." I was so happy about it, and I told my partner about it, being like, "Chris wanted to hang out, but like we're in Maryland right now, so it's not gonna happen." But I think Chris is really cool. But if I didn't already establish that, like you were just a random person who came up to me and asking for pizza that I had in a
Then-
box, then
Can we still do polls in chat?
I don't know. Normally, I think we have to have a moderator do that. I don't know how to do
Okay.
it myself.
If we do have a moderator in chat who could do a poll, I would love to see if people would or would not accept money from Chris for their extra pizza.
Right. If they were in that scenario, walking out of a pizza restaurant with
Had extra.
a box of pizza, had extra, and Chris walked up to them without them knowing who Chris was, would they sell him pizza? Yes or no?
I would.
Thank
But
you.
I would have charged you way more.
yeah, I
Which
agree.
I was
I'm gonna
prepared
vote
to
no.
pay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, but I would use this as a story later.
Because if it was $7.50 a slice, I would have charged you a premium.
You
So
could
I
have
would have
charged
done
me
$10 a slice.
That would have been the easy.
So it would have been like, yeah, you could have a
30
slice
bucks?
for $10
And you know,
each.
people have cash in Vegas.
What would you have paid?
I
Theoretically.
probably would have paid $50.
Oh my god!
Wow,
Because I didn't want to wait in line.
They left $40 in the pocket, in Chris's
Exactly.
pocket.
I know. You think those people will ever see this podcast and be like, damn, I could have made a couple extra
It's
bucks.
that weird kid we thought was going to steal our kidneys.
Maybe they were just like, just take the money. Or take the pizza.
I trust you
Yeah.
in general. Okay, this is sounding bad. It sounds like I don't trust Chris. I think you're a good person.
Thank you. I think you're
And
cool too.
I would now if I had a box of pizza and I walked in here, you were like, "Hey, I would buy that pizza off you." I'd probably just give it to you for free
Yeah.
because you deserve a free pizza,
thank you.
Chris.
That's what and I was picking up some paint in the domain, and I was like,
You thought about Blizz?
what's Blizz doing? We should get lunch.
What were you buying paint for?
I wasn't buying paint.
You just said I was buying.
No, I said I was picking up some paint.
What's the difference?
So you already,
I didn't pay for it.
Okay, so hi.
but
okay.
you did at some point.
What's
No,
the
I
paint
was
for?
walking out of
What's
the
paint
store
for?
with extra paint, and Chris
No.
said, "Hey, how much extra paint, huh?"
What do you?
How could you be picking
What's-
up paint that you didn't
Chris,
pay
Chris,
for?
what's the paint for? What did you get paint for?
Well, I was gonna use,
Yes.
yeah.
Would you take money from Chris for pizza?
What is the paint for? What was the paint for?
I'm gonna use it as primer. It's white paint. And it's like a 4-gallon bucket of paint. Of like nice Sherwin-Williams paint.
And
Do
you
you feel
didn't.
comfortable explaining what this paint is for?
I have a friend who works at a store in the Domain and was like on a like you could do close friends and stuff on like Instagram.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, hey, we have leftover paint. Does anyone want this? And I was like, oh, white paint? That's great. Primer, baby. And so I was like,
Isn't primer a different thing than white paint?
well, I mean,
It's like
a
a
base.
You need it.
No.
Can prime with it, but
With
it
it,
is
but
not
it's-
necessarily.
Yeah,
prime.
but I checked it. It's primer's white paint. It's
okay.
both.
Okay.
And so I was like, great, yeah, I'll take that. And so they're like, okay, cool. And so I had to like pull the back of the store, grab some paint, and I was like, I should get lunch with Blizz.
What?
I'm dying. It's the funniest thing to me. I'm glad that you think of me.
Have you ever watched Barbarian?
No.
The movie?
I want to see Chris in the Barbarian situation.
I picture he's like the guy with the tape measure who's like, cool, extra square footage. He's just like measuring.
What is it?
You gotta watch. I don't want to say anything. You gotta watch the movie.
Okay.
I want to put Chris in different movie situations to see like what happens. I want myself to be in there, and also I want you to be in there.
Yeah.
To see Do you
Movie
think-
stars.
Actually, hold on, Chris. Do you think if we were ever on a team, on a reality show, where we
Yeah.
had to survive together, do you
go
think
well.
we could? Oh,
Red flag, Chris.
I just want someone to
and
tune into the podcast
Blizz.
right
the
now.
whole.
and get confused.
And red flag handing out Blizz.
We so on the stream,
Yeah.
stream that we did today, we tried to come up with like names for ourselves. So we have BB John, which is my bisexual boss.
Bisexual
John.
boss.
We have Gen Z Gus,
No cap.
Our local Gen Z.
our local Gen Zer Gus, and I'm the whole.
Yeah, I don't know how
Why?
that really
That's
took
weird.
off.
What kind of hole?
No,
I don't think you want to ask.
Okay, and then Chris, we can put you as red flag.
Nah,
first.
nah,
Nope.
let's open it up for-
Let's open it up to.
So far, 52% people would.
it just popped up. They had to
Yeah.
remake the poll.
We got the poll. It's a pretty even 50-50, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's like 51% to 49 of people who would and would not take
But look, you're
money from
winning.
Chris for pizza.
Or
totally
I would say 50% of people are winning.
It's a lot more even than I would have expected.
Yeah.
Who's,
Well, I mean,
who's
we're
clicking
split.
no on the screen? I see you. I see you. I see you.
Is that Michael over there?
Interesting. Mike Lindblad.
I also
No.
click no.
Oh, you also click now? Oh. Now I feel bad. Now I kind of want to give pizza to Chris.
You could anytime, anytime.
Am I a Chris apologist?
Guys, we should get pizza tomorrow
Dude, yeah.
for lunch.
We're
Yeah.
filming a pizza thing tomorrow too.
Are we?
Yeah.
We are.
Oh.
We'll have to get.
Should we get
Dude.
pizza to eat and also pizza for
This-
the
I
video?
guess so. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll
Double the pizza.
order some in the morning.
This reminds me of college. I remember there's one time we were filming this thing, and like it was like a kitchen a scene in a kitchen, and we're like, oh, we decided we'll just have the characters make spaghetti, and then we ate spaghetti.
it. Ah.
We were like, that'll be what everyone will eat for dinner. Spaghetti. So they just
you're-
cooked it in the scene.
You're filming and cooking at the same time.
Yeah, craft services and production all in one.
Getting the biggest bang for your buck.
Spaghetti,
Spaghetti.
which is also the biggest bang for your buck.
Did you ever figure out the STS spaghetti stuff?
What?
I forgot about that.
Is there a spaghetti thing?
Oh, sorry. Yes. well, no, we haven't filmed it. No. Well, I'm not going to announce anything
Yes,
yet.
Okay,
but
okay.
no.
Yes, but no.
We need to work on that.
Copy
I
that.
forgot about it.
Yes, that is a TBD.
Oh, can I bring up something about streaming?
No.
Yes.
Vote.
Vote.
Just kidding. Yes, of course.
But also, so I put out a poll, and I know Squad Team Force also put out a poll about like if there's anything you want us to play or do, please just
Factorio.
like wait.
Gus really wants to play Factorio.
Gus, I'm gonna give you that. it's already in
I
the
wanna play
given.
with Gus, too.
We're gonna play Smite because apparently back in the day people used to play Smite and there was like all this cool stuff happening. So I'm gonna make everyone play Smite. I know like me and Barb are gonna be doing Escape Room Simulator tomorrow. It's
Tomorrow.
gonna be fun. We're gonna use both of our galaxy brains to
But wait,
Mine's more like a
I've seen you in Among Us, don't
well, yeah.
escape
Chris.
rooms they're already like a simulator. So right, like escape room simulator is a simulator of a simulator, right?
Well, an escape room is an experience that's supposed to emulate
Simulate
a simulation of something, whether it be like you're locked up in a prison or whatever it is. So I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But an escape room is still a physical experience.
Yeah.
So that simulator is a video game.
Yes.
There was a prison escape room scenario in that Netflix Mole reboot.
There was. I was going to say, if you like escape rooms or even just like the concept of an escape room, The Mole is a great show for that because like all the challenges are very escape room like.
Yeah, they're not all necessarily like getting out of a room, but it's like lots of puzzles and like, oh, you got to figure this thing out and figure this thing out and like put these things together. And one of the people on screen is working to sabotage everything. So the whole time you're like, oh, who's stupid
Who's the
or who's
mole?
playing stupid? Yeah, who's playing
I would
stupid?
kill it in this game.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
But it's the same person as the mole throughout the entire series. And they're supposed to like, and you also, I think, get like a bonus, or not a bonus, but like you want people to think you are the mole.
Yeah.
So that when they do the quiz of who they think the mole is, they'll think it's you and then get voted out or get eliminated.
So everyone tries to be a little suspicious
or do things
Yeah.
or
that,
do things to mess up.
yeah.
It's really good show. All 10
God.
episodes are out on Netflix.
yeah, I kind of want to watch that now. Chris, have you ever been in an escape room?
Oh yeah.
Did you do good?
Yeah. You know what the worst experience I ever had in an escape room? And I might have told the story. If I have, whatever. It was one time. I'm gonna be ambiguous too. I was doing an escape room with family members.
Yeah.
I might sneeze.
No, look away.
No,
Don't
never mind.
sneeze on
I
us.
think it went away.
While Chris is attending to sneeze, I want to point out something today. He was wearing his mask
That's a
and
cough.
started coughing and took off his mask.
Why
to
did you
cough.
do that?
Okay, well, it's like, like a reflex. You want to cover your mouth when you cough.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't. My reflex was to cover my mouth, and I couldn't cover it, so I lifted my mask up to cover my mouth. I know it's stupid, but it was like one of those reflexes.
That's so dumb.
I know it's dumb, Gus.
You went into like the opposite corner of the room to cough, and I was like, we're all in the same vacuum right now. So
Yeah,
like,
but it's further away. I'm not like coughing on you.
You know how germs work?
So escape room.
Escape room.
Airborne.
I went with some family members. It was a insane asylum themed one.
Okay.
And one of my family members was heavily inebriated.
Just like the guy at the concert.
Well, that was it. Well, that guy, that was a singer.
Yeah.
That was a singer.
No, I know. I just
heavily
forgot. I don't know his
inebriated.
name.
Trust me, I was not in an escape
Connor
room
something.
with Connor Oberst
There it
from
is.
Bright Eyes.
Okay, there he is.
That-
I didn't know his name, so I just said the guy.
But so I was in an escape room. One of my family members heavily inebriated. We're like, whatever. Doing the escape room. It's like that padded room, and you're trying to figure out like the codes to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And my family member, let's call him. Give me a fake name. Mike.
You're the first person I saw, Mike.
Mike thought he figured out the puzzle when he saw the fire escape glass, like to the glass that you like break and then like to
Oh
pull.
no.
Pull the alarm.
Yeah, and so he punched it and shattered it, and then we were like no, and grabbed Mike and pulled him away, and then obviously the escape room worker comes in and is like, what are you doing? You can't.
Yeah, you're not supposed to
He's
actually
like,
break anything.
I thought it was the code. I thought that's the puzzle.
No,
It's like,
no.
and we were like, no, and then they were gonna kick us out,
Yeah.
I'm
and we were
surprised
like,
they didn't.
well, we put the straitjacket on them. they had a prop straitjacket. I forgot about this part of the story until recently when I was talking to my sister, and she was like, oh yeah, we put the straitjacket on them. I was like, oh yeah, we did. They had a prop straitjacket. We put it on them.
Did you have to pay for the glass that he broke?
I think we did, but they let us go on, and we kept the straitjacket on them for the rest of the escape room.
Man, that
Why
would've
did they should have just kicked you out.
I know.
Yeah, they
but
probably should have.
They should have. I think they were like slow that day, so they like.
They already had your money.
I know.
Yeah,
Hey, hey, you know what? Like I wasn't complaining. Red flag, Chris here. Just trying to like take it easy.
There you go. That's Chris's name. Red flag Chris.
Red flag Chris. No, the reason I asked if you've done an escape room, you give me the type of energy of someone who can 100% walk in, control the room, and get out in like 5 minutes.
Oh, I like escape rooms. They're really fun.
No, I feel like
I feel like Chris would be like going to like every corner of the room like 10 miles an hour, just like, all right, okay, no, like actually over here, like too scattered.
I would disagree. I think he would jump ahead to probably like a puzzle, like.
But then we'd be like, well,
10.
we need to figure this out first to get to that.
No, I'm gonna be like a beautiful mind. You know, the numbers flying through me, and I'm be like.
I agree, Barb. I'm with this one. He's gonna.
No.
Let's find out. Are you with me?
I'm
Yeah,
with you,
it would be like
Liz and Chris in
let's figure out
escape
one
room.
thing.
You'll never see us leave. We're gonna be out
we won't.
yeah. I see it. I meant that. My
We
phrasing.
will never escape.
You'll never see us leave because we're gonna be out so fast you won't even be like, where'd they go?
Here's what we should do. We go to an escape room that you could have 2 people. You 2 do a room. Gus and I will do a room. We'll do the same room back to back, and we'll see who has the best.
This sounds like a
Take
video.
Down.
It does.
Oh, but I guess lots of
We
times
probably
escape
can't
rooms.
film it.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
all right. I'll give you one better. We'll go to an escape room, both of us, simulator.
What?
We'll both play.
Escape room.
We'll go
Simulator.
to an escape room, like a video game.
Yeah, I was playing the
Oh,
game.
That would probably be the best.
We could do it on a stream sometime.
Okay.
Not this week, but next week.
A competition between the two.
I think we should go to a physical one.
Yeah,
That'd
we
be
can do that
fun.
too.
Let's
Those
do
are
that.
fun.
But also, I'm gonna double down and say that me and Chris are gonna win this one.
Yeah. I'll triple
Because
down.
of you, probably.
No, because of Chris. Chris is gonna come up with something. I'll be like, oh my god, Chris.
Yeah.
That's so smart. I believe in Chris.
I believe in me too.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. What do you mean I
You wouldn't
don't?
buy pizza from him.
I wouldn't. Okay,
But that's
if
because-
I didn't know Chris, but I know Chris, so it's different now.
Hey, we're gonna go get lunch.
Yeah,
some weekend
our team name is
and
Team
paint
Team
Bliss.
team
Bliss.
Bliss.
It's
Bliss,
Bliss.
and that sounds good.
Yeah.
Like Bliss.
Well, we're Team Bus.
Beep, beep, motherfucker.
All aboard. Or Garbra.
You could be Bliss. No,
Nah, I like Bliss.
Chris.
Chris.
I like Bliss.
I don't like that.
Yeah, Bliss.
is
Bliss
way
is a lot better. Yeah, we're Team Bliss, and we're gonna take the hashtag Team Bliss.
Yeah.
Get that
there you
trending.
go. I have faith. You guys probably would do pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. We're gonna win.
I love escape rooms, though.
They're so good.
So fun.
When I was in San Diego for TwitchCon a few months ago, God, what?
How
I
long
don't-
was that?
I
Yeah.
don't even know when that was. Weeks ago? Months ago?
Time is
October.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like mid-October.
first week. It
October.
was first.
It was
week.
right after FaceJam.
Yeah.
It's trucked up. Me, Meg, and Fuya did three different escape rooms. 2 different escape rooms?
Yeah.
They're so much fun. It just like makes me want to do them like every single time.
We should just go.
I
And
feel
it was
like
just 3 of us, and it was like, I think that's the perfect amount of people.
3.
Because
Yeah,
if
once
you
you
have,
get too many, yeah.
it's like too many cooks in the kitchen, and like 2 I feel like is a little too few.
Yeah.
Although,
yeah.
I don't know. I haven't done it with 2 people.
3 or 4, I think is good.
Yeah, if you have
Yeah.
too many people, you gotta like divide up and be like, y'all do that
Yeah.
shit, we'll do this shit.
Yeah.
I'm in this corner. You're in that corner. We'll
Yeah.
just look around.
Yeah.
I feel like Trucked Up was like a series of escape rooms themed in the kitchen.
I think you might have experienced Trucked Up
I think
a lot.
I think you and I had very different experiences. Can't give too much away, but we were talking about you on Trucked Up during the stream.
Pleasantly?
Sure. And how you kept calling tablespoons and teaspoons TSPs and TBSPs.
Yeah, that's how they're labeled.
Chris, can I ask a question
not
about
wrong.
that? I know he's not wrong, and I just want to understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
So, are you saying that because you get confused with tablespoons and teaspoons? So,
Well-
if you say it literally, you're technically not wrong.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, I think it can be confusing because they're both spoons that are like a table and a tea.
Well, it's actually measurements, but yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like they're both like,
I guess spoon is in
and also when you're like a tablespoon, tablespoon, whatever. See, exactly.
tablespoon
This
and
is-
tablespoon.
But that's why it was just using the acronym.
It's table and tea.
How many tablespoons in a tablespoon? I don't remember what
What's
the
big,
conversion
what's
is.
bigger, table or tea?
See, this is why.
No, I'm
No,
just
no, no,
asking.
no, 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 no,
no.
The physical
I
objects.
think the tables
No,
are
Gus,
bigger.
no.
Tables
are bigger. So
Yeah.
tablespoon is bigger
Table's
than a
bigger. They're the
teaspoon.
big spoon.
But do you feel like it's more of a mouthful for you to say TB? Is it TBS?
TBSP and what are TSP? Whatever.
You can't even.
I'm getting anxious, like I'm in another escape room in that
Look,
truck.
sometimes conversations are an escape room at this point, and I get
Yeah.
Anyways, So you prefer?
I mean,
Tibusp and tusp.
yeah, it was just like I was just like trying to think, focus on the instructions.
Yes.
that's fair.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm excited about the show. I think it'll be fun.
It was a very fun show.
I want to do more cooking things. So something's going to be coming out hopefully soon.
Oh, we did a cooking thing.
Me and Chris did a cooking thing. It was my first, project with Chris. And it was, I had so much fun.
I had fun too.
Yeah, it was such a fun time. I
have a story.
I'm scared. You can say the story. I was just going to say how much fun I had with you.
Well, go on. Continue compliment.
So it's just welcome to the RT podcast where I compliment Chris the entire time.
Or insult.
No, or
Red
insult.
flag
It
Chris.
depends. Yeah. It depends on the day. But no, I genuinely had fun with you. I think you're a very creative person. The way your mind works, I am so intrigued. I'm just I don't think like that, and that's so fucking cool. That it's a different perspective on how I walk my life.
Even if you end up at the same end point, the journey to get there.
Journey, there's so many swiggles in this journey, and I'm like, that's so cool.
I'm trying to remember how to tell the story because,
scared.
we were shooting that thing, that we did a cooking video,
Yeah.
and we were filming it at John's house, but we forgot to plan ahead of time, and I was late. I was late to this recording, and I was like, there was a period of time where I was like, oh, because we didn't know that we were going to meeting at John's and not the office. I was like, if I'm within a 5 or 10 minute lateness, it's attributable to that. But I was 30 minutes late, and this was entirely my fault.
Yes, it was.
What happened is, I had dropped. Wait, how did this go down? Oh yeah, okay.
I can tell you how.
I remember how it went down.
Okay.
So I dropped my car off to get some work done on it. Mm-hmm. But it turns out the shop, which is really annoying, they called me at the end of the day. I dropped it off in the morning. No, I dropped it off the day before, and then the whole day had gone by, and they called me at the end of the day, and they're like, "Hey, we're a shop that does we fix engines. We don't really do body work."
Shouldn't they have told you that when you dropped it off?
That's what I said. I was like,
because I imagine when you drop off something and you're like, hey, this
do you
needs
want
to
done?
happen.
Yeah.
So I dropped the car off, and I was like, oh, fix this. Someone hit me on the, fix the side damage or whatever. And they're like, okay.
So did you just Google mechanic and not body shop?
I don't remember how I ended up there.
Okay. I
just what's nearby, and I Googled it, and then I dropped the car off, and it was towards the end of the day. It was right when they were closing. But I was like, well, this way they'll get on it first thing in the morning because I'm not going to wake up at 8 to drop it off. So I drop it off, and then I was like, yeah, it's someone hit me. I was parked here, so it's fixing this, and then at the end of the day, the next day, they called me hey, yeah, so what's wrong with your car? I'm like, oh yeah, well yeah.
Shouldn't they be the ones to tell you?
Well, they were asking. They were like, I was like, oh, someone hit me. It's like, but yeah, what do you want us to do? It's like, well, fix the thing. It's like, well, what's wrong? Is there anything wrong with the engine? I was like, no. And they're like, oh, well, we don't do we're not a body shop. We don't do that. I was like, oh, so he's like, yeah, you got to take it somewhere else. I was like, well, my thing was okay, why didn't you say that when I dropped it off?
That
Which
seems
was very
really
annoying.
stupid,
Yeah.
But and then because I didn't have a car, I had to walk there because
Was it a far walk?
It was a far enough walk. It was far, but it was walkable to where I live. But I didn't make it back in time before they closed.
Oh,
so my car was there overnight, and I had to go pick it up in the morning.
You had to
before
walk
the
there again
shoot,
in the morning.
I forgot that I forgot I had to go walk over there to get my car. So then I get ready to leave to go to the shoot, and I walk out, and my car's not there. And I'm like, oh crap, my car's still at that thing. I forgot to go get it. So then I start walking, and I'm stressing out because I'm late for the shoot now. And I walk into the shop, and I instantly knew that it wasn't the shop where my car was. I walked into a different body shop or mechanic.
You found a different one?
You could walk to?
Yes, there were like multiple that were like on
Barb,
a road.
Imagine getting a text message at 10 a.m. Hey, I'm going to be 30 minutes late. I swear I can explain. I promise.
I don't know if this
like,
even is. Can't explain.
He's like, something happened. I have my car. I swear I can explain. And I was like, what the?
So you walked to a different.
I walked to a different shop.
How did that happen? Because you are walking in a direction where one would think
There
that
were
you
several.
had a map.
Yeah, and you've been to this place already.
Yes, I had, Gus. And I recognized the interior, but the exterior evaded me. So I walk in and I'm like, this is not the right place. Instantly knew that. Everyone looks at me, and I was like, hey, is this car here?
Wouldn't you recognize it immediately after walking in?
Yes,
going,
I did. I know, I did. But here's
and you still asked.
I know.
If they had your car.
I know I did, but I was like, they were looking at me, waiting for me to say something.
I know this is a McDonald's, but do you by any chance have a car for Chris Demarais?
I didn't know what. I was like, they're all looking at me like, what do you need? Can I help you? And I was like, I felt like I had to say something, so I asked if they had my car.
You could have been like, oh, sorry, I went to the wrong location.
I didn't.
You felt like you were being held verbally hostage.
Yeah, I felt like I had to say something.
Oh my God.
So
I like how
rather
you
than just
think
like
asking-
turn around and walk out, I was like, hey, y'all don't happen to
You
have
just
this
say like, oh, sorry, wrong place.
I know. I love how in Chris's mind, he's like, it's more embarrassing to walk out and not say anything than it is to ask if this random place has my car when I know full well that they do not. And they're going to spend the time looking through the system and going, well, I don't think
No,
we
they
have.
didn't spend much time. They were just looked at me confused, like, no, we don't have that car.
Yeah.
It was real quick.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So then I was like, oh, I didn't think so.
But then you found the correct place after that.
Yeah. And then I was like, but then I was like, wait, did I walk past it? And then I was like doing a little, like, I walked back a little bit. And then I was like, no, it's definitely further down. I didn't walk far enough. So then they saw me walk they saw me walk the other direction and then walk by again, and they laughed at me. I saw them come out and laugh.
This is like when you got on the wrong plane. This is like a very similar situation.
I would have, honestly, I think I would have fought someone.
I just waved and laughed.
Yeah.
I waved and laughed. I was like, yeah.
Oh my
I was like, I
God.
did like, yeah.
Just pull up
And-
like middle fingers, like.
Yeah.
But to be
What?
fair, my car should have been fixed, or at least been at the place they fixed. It's their fault for not letting me drop off my car at a place that doesn't fix cars.
Their fault for
Well, that's
for
not the place
fixing
that
the
you
kind of
dropped it
thing.
off, though.
Well, I know. I'm saying generally. So then I kept going, and I found the right spot. They were just like very similar looking, and they were just like very like. And when I drove there the first time, I was like, oh, put it in GPS, and like dropped my car off, and then I was like just walking, not paying attention. So then when I was walking back, I was walking the opposite direction, and I was like, oh, that looks like it. And I walked in, it was the wrong one.
I
What an
could not.
experience.
Anyway, I
could
found my
not-
car,
I could not lead your life, Chris.
and then I eventually got it, and then I drove, and I was like 30 minutes late.
Okay.
Even with all that, just 30 minutes late is
Exactly.
actually quite impressive.
Yeah, because I was gonna be early.
Yeah.
But
No, not with the LTC.
Content idea. Me and Chris,
anyway, I'm good at escape rooms.
we travel somewhere for like
Yeah.
a week.
And we
just
put a
have to
heart rate monitor
survive.
on you.
And a heart rate monitor on me.
No, it would be great if you all did not have GPS. Like you had
No GPS,
paper,
and we had to
paper
figure
maps.
out. And there was like a scavenger hunt. You have to go to this restaurant.
That's so
here. And
hard.
we're like, okay, we have to talk to like strangers in order to. Well, that's not.
You have to get pizza.
You have to get pizza. Chris, I feel like you and I together is the team that no one expected.
I can get stuff. Nah, I won't be able to find. No, I'm saying like I won't be able to find my way around places, but I can get stuff.
You're making me cry.
Well, I'm just saying like
You're going to be the one to get
you
around
gotta
the
get us
places.
places. I will
Okay,
get
I will
stuff.
get us. I will
Yeah.
get us around to places if you get the stuff.
You know how like there's like those like harnesses for kids that parents
It's gonna look really weird, Barb.
I think-
But
Well, yeah, maybe
The harness, a ball gag. I mean,
Yeah, no red flags here.
leather only.
no red flags here whatsoever.
Only yellow at best.
I think Chris and I are a good team
I think so
that
too.
no one expected coming.
Team
Yeah.
Bliss.
Who do you think is the
Bliss.
most organized out of all of STF? Who do you think is the most organized?
I would say you.
Probably you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, probably you.
Although Gus is pretty organized.
Not my
What
desk.
is that?
Physically, no.
Yeah, I would say physically you.
Oh yeah, Gus.
I'm
Gus is
I'm
good.
kind of a mess
Gus
right now.
is Gus is like a very organized person too.
I like logistics a lot.
Yeah, I would say I would put you, Gus, and John in the organized group.
I'd be at the bottom probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I don't
I'd put
consider
probably
myself
you and Kayla.
particularly organized.
Kayla's like a controlled chaos.
Yeah, like
Like she
controlled.
knows
Kayla
where
knows
everything,
where everything
is.
is. Yeah,
I had to teach her how to alt tab today.
Oh my god! How? I was blown away
She
by
was
that.
like, I can't move my mouse outside the game. I want to move it over here. How do I do that? I was
Oh
like,
my god!
alt tab.
So streaming with
And then she was
SCF
doing it
has
with
been
two
fun.
hands.
Aw, so
Streaming
precious.
with SCF has been fun, and I'm learning so much about my coworkers.
So are we. We're just learning a lot, period.
We're learning. I mean, even jumping into like trying to work the tech side of everything, because I work on OBS. So like working on other things other than OBS, my mind goes, I guess we're gonna have to take notes, huh? I'm like, oh, buddy, that's gonna be a tough one. The YouTube video is not gonna help me with this one. That'll be fine. But it's been, I don't know, it's been fun. I've been keeping like a weird tier list of all my coworkers.
Oh, really?
Where am I?
That's some drama.
When do we get the reveal of that?
You know what?
Like tiers like your favorite or
That's gonna be first content.
Yeah.
Do a tier list
Yeah,
of
that's first
all my
exclusive.
coworkers.
wait, really?
Yeah, each week I have like a little card. Have you not seen my card system next to my desk? I have a little card system every time y'all do something messed up. I just
Oh, God, it's
go
like
to
a
the card.
teacher.
Yeah,
I don't.
Chris, you're on yellow right now.
Why?
At best.
Because of the
You're a
massage?
yellow card, but a red
Is it 'cause-
flag.
It's Monday. and
In
you're
my-
Is it
not
because of the
yellow.
massage?
It's you're really bad at massages.
I know.
No,
I was in character.
Oh, that was your character.
I
Chris?
was in character.
I was
Was
like,
it like Joe Bluth?
it was.
Oh no, Buster. I'm sorry, it was
Buster
Buster.
Bluth, yeah.
who always
He
gives
was
it.
like, you got this, partner. And I was like, I want you to know I'm more tense than I started.
Was it like the pinchy pinches?
It was the pinchy, and then it was the karate chop.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something. And I was like, Chris, it's not. That's not
I was
good.
in character.
Sure.
I can do better. Put me in coach.
Put me in.
Wait, where am I on this tier list?
Or what's it? What's
You.
the criteria?
No, it's
what's
it's
the end goal?
Who's the most ally?
Wow.
And Blaine is at the
Yes,
bottom.
don't tell Blaine.
Blaine is at the bottom. No, if I had a tier list, I had an idea actually to do that. To do like a TikTok video of like, I'm going to rate my coworkers based on
Without them knowing.
without them knowing, based on and making it like a Kim Kardashian reality show.
That's
like,
really
I
funny.
can't
That is a
believe-
way to get like so anything you want.
People will be so nice to you if they know they're being
Yeah.
judged.
Yeah. Well, who's to say?
No.
Maybe someone needs to bring in a cheesecake tomorrow.
Oh, is that your favorite dessert?
I was gonna bring Oreos today. God damn it!
You why?
Why?
Because okay, remember like we filmed that sketch, the 12 Days of Halloween.
where we had a
song?
bunch of Oreos.
and we had a bunch of candy and
Yeah.
snacks and stuff. And after we filmed it, there was all this candy and cookies and stuff.
That you took home?
And Blaine was like, "Oh yeah, have at it, Chris." And I interpreted that as in like, take it.
Yeah.
So I took home the Oreos. And then later on, Blaine was like, "Oh, I meant like that was for the office, not for you to take home." I was like, "Oh."
So what you're saying is you were going to bring in Oreos today for everyone, but
Yes.
they were the Oreos that you took
I
from
ate them all.
everyone that
Yeah.
we had.
and I was
at the
replacing them,
office.
and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Oh,
I
new
You were
Oreos.
replacing them with new Oreos?
Yes, I bought new Oreos. I bought new Oreos the other day.
I thought you were just going to bring back.
No, I know, because I ate all those
Oreos.
ones, Barbara.
You can just have the Oreos.
No,
I
but
should've-
and
I
then I
should've
was
known.
like,
I should've
I'm
known.
sorry. I felt bad because I took in all the class Oreos,
No,
you know,
don't-
and so like I was like, so I bought Oreos to replace
I think Blaine did the same thing I did to Blaine, where
Blaine did the same thing you did to Blaine?
Sorry, I think Blaine did to you the same thing I did to Blaine with the like coming out day thing, where I accidentally made Blaine feel bad for saying happy coming out day to me and Kayla, and he thought about it for 3 hours. I don't think Blaine cares about the Oreos.
I don't think he cares.
Well, I know,
but
but
I'll
I-
be happy to get some free Oreos.
I
if
felt
you
bad for like hogging the Oreos.
No,
and so
they're-
I was like, and then next time I was like, I was out and I saw some Oreos, like I'm gonna buy those and bring them into the office. I
What
left
if
them at
you-
home.
Chris, what if you deserve those Oreos?
No, I don't. I already ate all mine.
Why
already ate
as
the whole
you
box of them.
why as you as Chris do you that did not make sense? Why are you as Chris?
No. And listen,
Why are you as Chris?
if they don't make it to the office, I will eat them all
Why don't you deserve a full box of Oreos?
because I already ate a full box.
No, before. Why would you not deserve that?
Yeah,
I
like
might
you didn't have
if
to
they-
replace them.
But I don't that would be like, do I deserve a full box of Oreos?
Yes.
In front of everyone else.
Yes.
But
And
you
no one
took
else
them
wants
home.
them. You want
Exactly,
them.
and I
Yeah.
felt bad.
I think it's fine you took them
it's
personally
fine.
because I was like, well,
There was a lot of
Yeah.
candy.
trying
And
to eat less like shit these days.
I also-
so it does help that.
There were also other.
there were a lot of cookies and candy and stuff. I didn't take everything. I was like, oh, I'll just.
So wait, why did you feel bad taking?
Because
one
Blaine
piece?
was like, oh, you took those home. I was like,
Look.
yeah, I thought you said go ham, Chris, or like, take what like.
I would have interpreted it the same way you did.
Well,
I'd have been like, I guess I could take these. If
Yeah.
they're like
Yeah.
free for all.
well, yeah, and it's not like I took everything.
Look, I'll say it. Don't trust that Blaine guy.
But anyway, so I got Oreos. I got Oreos for everyone, and I left them at home.
I brought baguettes today.
I know. Thanks
Yeah.
for the free bread.
I gave you. I think you guys and
I got
Kayla
one.
took a
I need to
baguette.
go take it home.
I ordered
Yeah.
groceries and I asked for one baguette, which was like this big, like fucking chonker.
And see, I can't believe they call those baguettes,
They-
by the way.
yeah,
And
so
it's like
do
French
call
bread.
it
Yeah, they're
that.
like, it's like fat.
It's like,
baguettes.
but
Baguettes
they
are-
got for some reason they delivered me 4 of them, and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to eat all 4 of these
Yeah.
in a week or whenever I get my next groceries or whatever. So I just brought the excess into the office and people took some.
Big sandwich, big.
Make
can make a
one,
big
you can make
sandwich.
one giant big
It's like
sandwich.
a cartoon.
Yeah,
big
it's like
sandwich.
literally-
Yeah.
like-
I'll go get some meat. I'll leave the bread here. I'll go get some meat and some cheese, and we can make a sandwich.
I'd be down for that.
Big sandwich.
I'll make a Scooby Doo sandwich. But yeah, they always call it like French bread, which is not. I guess it's French bread. It's not a baguette, but maybe it is a baguette.
Yeah, it's like a big roll.
Yeah, because like a baguette's like the long one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While French bread might be something different. I don't know.
I don't know what the actual terminology is for it, but yeah, they accidentally gave me 4. It's like that time, I think I told the story on a podcast a long time ago when I ordered bananas from Instacart, and they changed it up. Sometimes the verbiage of like fruit, especially where bananas, sometimes they have it in bundles and some they have it per banana. And I was like, well, I want like 5 bananas. So I selected 5. They got me 5 bundles of bananas. So I had like 25
Yeah.
bananas. And I was like, I physically can't. So I sent a message on Slack one day being like, anybody want bananas? I have a lot.
If I got that message, I would take all those bananas.
Yeah.
Did you give them out?
I did.
Nice.
I think Jessica Vasami took some. I think Mariel maybe took some. But yeah, I just brought them to the office.
Bananas stressed me out.
Why?
Too many bushels.
they
You
just
intimidate
go.
him, Bliss.
No, I just
Are you
feel like
scared of bananas?
they turn mushy too fast.
So here's what you do. Okay, here's the tea. So you can make ice cream out of those bananas, like a vegan ice cream.
You can also buy less.
Yeah, you could also.
well, no, but like sometimes it's hard to buy.
Do you order groceries or do you go out?
I order
You
groceries.
order. Okay.
Yeah. Do you hang them or do you just put them on the counter?
I don't hang them.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They develop a gas around them. And if you leave them just on the counter, that gas just kind of sits around them. That's why banana holders, they always like hang them. That way the gas falls down and
my God.
dissipates and it's not sitting in it. That way they don't turn bad as quickly,
need-
Chris. You get like a little banana.
You
hang-
could get one of those little things that
Stand.
has like a hook.
Yeah.
Also,
you
if
just
you break
kinda-
a
I was just thinking about, I was like, how could I hang bananas? Like get a coat hanger?
No,
Yeah.
they make specific.
Okay, yeah.
if you
good,
break a
probably.
banana too, like if you let's say you have really green bananas, but you really want one tomorrow morning, you can break one off, and it will ripen faster than the rest of them.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that trick.
I do that a lot.
Interesting.
But I used to freeze bananas and put them in the freezer, and then you mush the bananas and you put it in the freezer, and then you have ice cream the next morning.
Wait.
It's vegan ice cream.
No, you're talking about vegan ice cream to the wrong person.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I like vegan ice cream.
He's an ice cream.
I love ice cream. Wait, you're
Purist.
saying you just put mushy bananas in the freezer and that's not ice cream.
Okay,
That's just frozen bananas.
So you can, yes, but also if you want to make it ice cream, you can technically put mushy bananas or put mushy strawberries, put in some oat milk, blend it together, put it in a tub, freeze it. That's ice cream.
Is it
It's
like
like sorbet.
but is it good?
Yeah, of course. It's natural. It's natural sugars and like oat milk.
There's a
I'm looking at you for like comfort.
that sounds good. There's a season. You know that ice cream shop Jenny's. They have a seasonal recipe right now called Mexican hot chocolate, which might be my favorite thing I've ever eaten in the world. It's like milk chocolate ice cream with cinnamon and cayenne pepper.
Oh my god!
It is so fucking good. It is unbelievable how good that ice cream
Where
is.
is it?
There's a Jenny's at the Triangle,
There's one in Domain.
and there's one at the Domain that I know of.
Jenny's is very good.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever
The problem
had
is Jenny's is fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a special treat.
Yeah, if you want to buy like a pint, they sell pints there at the store. Don't buy them at the store. They're like really marked up. You can buy them like at Central Market or Whole Foods.
They mark it up higher at their own
Yes.
store than at like Central Market.
Yeah. If you go to like the grocery store and you buy like a pint of Jenny's there,
That's how you
it's
profit.
way cheaper than buying it at the store.
Which
That's
is weird.
crazy.
There's this popsicle bar that I found too, where you can get a pre-made popsicle. They'll blowtorch the top of it, and you can put toppings on it. So they also have alcoholic ones.
Wouldn't it
So-
melt immediately?
No,
Blowtorch
because
the
it's
top?
really frozen.
Whoa.
So they
Dude,
get it
we
out the
do need to
freezer.
hang out.
I know, Chris, we can hang out. Let's go get tequila sunrise popsicles together.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Or we can, I don't know, just chill and then get ramen or something. I don't know. Do you like ramen?
Dude, I like everything.
Chris and I are about to go on like a friend date. It's gonna be like the best
do
thing
it.
ever. But yeah, there's like I usually get like a strawberry.
This better not change his ranking though.
It might.
Might.
Fuck.
Is this it?
What's this popsicle place called?
I think it's called. It's Popsicle Bar Austin. Popsicle. Piccole. It's Piccole, I think. But I usually get a strawberry cheesecake bar. It's Piccole?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's a strawberry cheesecake bar. I get it blowtorched, and then I get graham crackers on top of it. And it's just so good. And it tastes like a cheesecake ice cream bar.
I haven't had like a proper meal yet today.
Oh,
My schedule's
not?
all off. I had like
Dude,
a
you got like 4 breads.
I know. I did get you guys 4 bread. I just my schedule was all off. I had like a ton of recordings and meetings today that I
Yeah.
couldn't
Yeah,
just
it was-
eat.
it was
so
one of those days.
I'm starving, and you talking about this is making me so hungry, and I want it right
some jelly
now.
hunger bread.
Oh.
Oh yeah, let me fill up on
have-
spicy jelly beans.
We have ice cream in the fridge.
And I ate one of those.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Today my meals consisted of a fig bar from the kitchen, a protein muffin cup, and then jelly beans and that little ice cream thing. Bad day for food today for me.
It was a bad day for me too.
Yeah.
For food.
I haven't
I'm
had a
gonna
chance
yell
to eat.
at the office for not eating lunch because I get yelled at, and that's the only way to properly make sure that
It was just I think it was a very busy day. There was a couple meetings I was in, but also like we were getting set up for our first stream and making sure
Yeah.
everything was working properly and like
I was very nervous for that, so I understand.
yeah. So it some days you don't get as much
Yeah.
as you need.
Gus was.
Don't worry,
Gus
I'll make for it.
This is
Nice.
Gus's 3rd podcast today, and
It is.
like 4th or 5th recording in general.
4th, because I did this part of the
stream.
stream as well. So
Yeah.
4th, yeah. It was a long day, a lot of stuff back to back. I had a meeting between some of the, like, just like you, just like constant, nonstop things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Mondays
busy
are
day.
busy
It's a
Yeah.
real
Mondays
busy day.
are.
because it's a lot of like, all right, setting you up for the rest of the week
Yeah.
plus podcasts.
And I just realized you and Blizz aren't in the pizza thing tomorrow. That's why you didn't know about it. Y'all are doing
We're
the
not
escape
scheduled.
room
I
simulator stream.
heard about it, so I was.
Well, if
in
you
the
have
end.
access.
Yeah.
I'll save you like 20 or 30 slices.
Please. I need this. My career needs this. It's funny though because like we immediately stopped streaming and then we did RT Pod. I know a lot of people in the comments were like, "This is kind of fun because we get double the live feed content."
Yeah.
which is like.
A lot of live stuff.
Look, we're getting a lot of live stuff. Getting that out there on our YouTube channel. But also, there were comments that's like, "Yay, we get 5 hours of Blizz," and I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, you're so right.
Yay!
5 hours of Blizz. Let's go." Oops, all Blizz.
How long do you typically stream for when you like stream on your personal Twitch channel?
I stream for like 6 hours.
Okay, so you're used to.
Yeah, I'm used to. This is like a normal thing for me.
'Cause
I just
man,
haven't
I-
embarrassed myself yet.
You just
so.
have to keep talking.
Yeah,
Just nonstop,
basically.
keep talking.
I know that I could never be a good streamer, like individual streamer, because even like today, I was reading out people who were subscribing to our YouTube channel, like out loud. And I'm so bad, and I get in my own head about pronouncing people's names properly and like reading it properly. And for some reason, I just sight reading someone's username, the hardest thing in the world to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know.
What
I don't know
I
what it
do
is.
sometimes, like people will have names that I can't pronounce super well, and
Mm-hmm.
I say like, "Thank you so much, so and so, for the follow or for the sub. Let me know if I said that correctly, and if not, please correct me, and I will not feel
I
upset
still
about
don't
you
know if I
correcting
sabe
me.
Tara or Tara, right or
I
wrong.
still don't know, to be
They
honest.
never responded.
It's like, hi, like no pressure, but like let me know if did I say your name
Hey,
correctly?
I'm going to be thinking about this the rest of the night, so please
It's funny, I
correct.
feel like I'm not it's weird. I feel like I'm not as self-conscious about it, but just because everyone always mispronounces my name or acts like it's the hardest thing in the world.
I was going to say the same thing. I was like,
For
people...
Gus.
For like Sorola.
Yeah. I was like, people say my last name, and they're like, it's Demarais or Demarais, and I was like, whatever you said is great.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, close enough. That's you're probably closer than what I
don't know if you saw this, but you and I and a couple other people were invited. We were like added to this like Eventbrite event for like some location opening in Austin.
And I can't.
And everyone's name was spelled wrong.
Oh, I saw that. I was gonna go, and then I got sick.
Oh yeah, your name was like Demarais, like RIS. My last name was spelt wrong as it usually is, and like I think John was spelt right, but like every other person on that list was spelt wrong, and I'm like,
I didn't know. I was like
a normal thing.
I like going to like little things like that. They had games and stuff.
Yeah, it was like a
I
little
was excited to go.
opening event for some. I think it was like a restaurant or a bar or something like that.
Yeah,
I forget what location it was, but yeah, I didn't go. I didn't go either. Not because I spelled my name wrong.
I didn't go because I didn't spell my name wrong. No, I was just sick.
Yeah.
I love going to the movies. For the first time in a long time, I went and saw a movie at the theater this past weekend to the Draft House down in South.
Which one?
I saw Decision to Leave. It's a Korean film by Park Chan-wook. Really, really good movie. I'm a big fan of his work. I just want to say it real fast. Like, I can't say enough good things about his work and about that movie specifically. It's a very beautiful, it's a very pretty looking movie. And a lot of like, you're always like, it's always like a visual feast. It's like, oh man, there's so many like cool things to look at on the screen at any one time. Very complicated. It's like, it was almost like a throwback movie. It made me think of like movies from almost like Hitchcockian or like from the 50s, just the way the story was told and the way that it unfolds.
Cool.
It's like, it's a lot, I want to say it's a lot slower, but that is not like in a bad way. Just like it definitely takes its time to like build and like make you invest in the characters and like slowly draw out like what's actually happening. Like you think things are going one way and then it's like it makes like a slow turn. You're like, oh, and like it just all unfolds in front of you. Oh, nom 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 nom.
Wait, so that sounds amazing, and I sound very interested.
Very
in that.
up your alley. Too.
Yeah, so good.
I went to Fantastic Fest. I guess it was about a month ago, and one movie that I went and saw with Blaine, that it was the Shin Ultraman.
Oh yeah.
Which was like a reduct, of like Ultraman, which I was not super familiar. It was that movie was the exact opposite of what you described. It was just like every 30 minutes was like a whole new plot. It was crazy. It was just like, I mean, it's like what do they call them?
Kaiju?
Mockumentary.
Giant monsters.
Yeah.
What?
Kaiju.
Kaiju. Sorry, Kaiju. Yes, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a kaiju thing, but that was like the exact opposite. Also, I got a hot dog that they gave this is completely unrelated to the movie, but it was at Fantastic Fest. I got a hot dog where they cooked it with a what do you call that thing? Electric chair hot dog.
I've never heard
They
of this.
put my hot dog. No,
Like they put
your hot dog
electrodes on it.
Yeah, and then they like I pulled a lever, and then it like
was it in a little chair?
Yeah, and it shook the hot dog and I cooked because I like my hot dogs a little toasty.
So cool.
Yeah, and it
also really gruesome.
Yeah, and it was gruesome.
You executed your hot dog,
and mine was like smoking.
Wow.
It was like the Green Mile or something, like.
Oh, see, I like boiled hot dogs.
Yeah, I know. Jesus.
I don't like too much char on it personally. I would have given it like a on-off switch.
Recently started watching on Hulu. I started watching The Bear.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
so good.
Because I know someone talked about the trucked up promo being like it's very similar to The Bear.
Inspired by The Bear.
Like inspired by The Bear. And I was like, oh, okay, I want to go watch it. And I was like, this makes so much sense. I really enjoy it. It's so fast paced. Just good.
Because I want to watch more of it. I only watched the one episode because I was directing that promo. So I was like, I need to, because the whole thing is like, oh, we're going to do it like similar to The Bear. So like, I guess I should watch The Bear.
Yeah.
So I watched the first episode. But I was like, man, I want to watch more.
Yeah.
The first I also have only seen the first episode of The Bear. I want to finish the series at some point because I know you said it's pretty short.
Yeah, it's,
it's very short.
Like
6 episodes?
Maybe 6. Yeah,
And it moves fast.
Yeah, and
and
it's like 30-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to finish it, but something that it reminded me of was Uncut Gems, that movie with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
That's like very
Yes.
much like people talking over each other and the camera's like
Yeah.
constantly like.
Uncut Gems was too on.
It was too
Yeah, it
much.
was like too much overloaded. But The Bear's a little nicer.
Just to be problematic, I'm going to say I feel like Twilight paved the way for The Bear.
There you go.
Because if you think about it, it's in kind of like a blue tent, and I feel like Twilight really set the tone for blue tents.
So did The Matrix.
Hate you.
Oh, well, I would say green for the
in any,
Matrix.
but in any other way, like you're just saying, just color.
Don't feed the troll, Chris.
And like content.
Ink.
Yeah,
Was it a
Chris.
better love story than Twilight?
No, I feel like Twilight's the best love story there is.
Are you being facetious or?
I'm seeing red flags all over.
I don't know. I mean, like, hey, I'm not going to yuck it.
Audio listeners, our camera is
Twilight
now blue
inspired.
tinted.
Oh,
I don't want to
God, love
yuck
it.
anyone's yum at any point, but I also don't know if you're being truthful or not.
No, I keep making the comment that Twilight like paved the way for certain films.
Oh,
It's
that
like
was on our
not-
Game of Life. I was like, when did we talk about that?
we did Game of Life with
Yeah.
BK, Gus, and John and me. And
You look like you're in Twilight right now.
I know, I look like I'm in Twilight. I know what you
I
are.
had a running stupid joke in that stream where I kept saying I thought that we were playing Second Life, not Game of Life 2, so I downloaded and installed Second Life on my computer.
That's so
I was
funny.
like, Gus, please just switch over to the Game of Life.
No,
So
that's
you
No,
had
I'm
it
playing
open?
Second Life right now.
Like, I'm playing. You said the Game of Life 2. That's Second Life. I'm playing it right now. So I found like a naked guy and I started following him around.
And I was like, Gus, stop.
That's so funny.
We should play Gary's mod at some point.
yeah.
That would be fun.
I played TTT for the first time with Achievement Hunter after Red Dragon Inn came out. There was like a Red DragonInn special that I was part of. That game's fun.
Yeah,
It's also
is.
just like
very-
wacky and crazy and so silly.
I feel like I get overwhelmed a lot, like with the different roles.
yeah,
and
I think
yeah,
we'd have to
what's
make
going
it very simple.
Could we get another poll up?
on. My
Yeah, who's going to the polls and to vote?
Yes.
Also-
a poll for the polls.
Yeah,
I saw this
Or
comment
who's already
earlier.
voted.
or who's already voted? Because
I already voted.
right, this is Monday right now. Monday the 7th.
Tomorrow's
Tuesday
Tuesday the 8th.
The 8th is voting day.
I'm
Go
voting after
vote.
work.
Go find a way to vote. Make time for it. Once you're in line, if you get in line, you will get to vote. So
Stay
just
in line.
get in line and stay in line and go vote.
And are there like if there's any sort of voter intimidation or people in your area that are making you feel uncomfortable, is there like a hotline you could call that you guys know of? I'm pretty
I
sure
don't know.
there
I think
are.
you let the election workers know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know if there's anyone specific you can call.
Yeah, this is
And-
my first time voting in Texas, so like
Yeah.
I don't know how intense it's gonna be, but
Are you going to be going tomorrow?
I'm going tomorrow. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm off. Great.
Yeah, the
So
first
happy to hear
literally when I like was going to move down here, Gus messaged me saying, "Hey, make sure to register to vote," and I was like, "Okay."
Because I think the deadline was like a week after you moved here, or like 2
Yeah.
weeks after you moved here. It was really close. Like, you're going to be here. Make sure you register. Get it.
Yeah.
Get set up.
And it's the first thing me and my partner did once we landed.
That's
We were
awesome.
Are you going to go like in the morning, you think?
I think I'm gonna go in later in the night. I don't have any
Oh,
other plans.
and you can have fun with it too. Like you can bring beer and sit outside if there's a line.
Whoa,
No,
can
you
you?
can't.
No,
do
maybe you
that.
can't. I don't know.
can't
Hey,
bring
hey,
beer.
stop yelling at me. Don't bring beer. I was just saying, like, you can bring, like, you know,
Download a
if-
podcast.
yeah, like listen to a podcast, you know, or like bring some candy, some
Mex-
Oreos.
You know, I grew up on the border between U.S. and Mexico, and in Mexico on election day, bars are closed and you cannot buy alcohol.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, it's like it is like go vote.
Go
Good.
be focused. Yeah. I really hope people vote, especially like
I voted twice already.
stop.
I did not. I only voted once.
Like
Interesting.
I think I cannot stress the importance enough, especially about young people voting. Like especially if you're registered to vote, which I hope you are, and of age to vote, like please do it.
Yeah.
Don't think that your voice doesn't matter because it absolutely does.
Guess what? Every fucking boomer you know is going out there and
Every
voting.
fucking boomer, everyone
Yeah.
who has very backwards views on things is gonna show up to those polls. So get out there.
yeah, just go. Just find time. Don't be like, maybe. No, just do it.
Do it. All right. Well, on that note, I think we should wrap up. It's a good message, Chris. I'm glad you brought that up. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
And see you at Extra Life.
Yeah, see you at Extra Life this weekend.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye.